Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, his hands can't hit what his eyes can't see. Now you see me, now you don't. Service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. Don't count the days, make the days count. It isn't the mountains ahead to climb that wear you out, it's the pebble in your shoe. Only a man who knows what it is like to be defeated can reach down to the bottom of his soul and come up with the extra ounce of power it takes to win when the match is even. I should be a postage stamp. That's the only way I'll ever get licked. Impossible is just a big word thrown around by small men who find it easier to live in the world they've been given than to explore the power they have to change it. Impossible is not a fact, it's an opinion. Impossible is not a declaration, it's a dare. Impossible is potential. Impossible is temporary. Impossible is nothing. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. At home, I am a nice guy, but I don't want the world to know. Humble people, I've found, don't get very far. A man who has no imagination has no wings. I've wrestled with alligators, I've tussled with a whale, I done handcuffed lightning, and throw thunder in jail. Hating people because of their color is wrong, and it doesn't matter which color does the hating. It's just plain wrong. It's not bragging if you can back it up. Live every day as if it were your last, because someday you're going to be right. Friendship is the hardest thing in the world to explain. It's not something you learn in school. But if you haven't learned the meaning of friendship, you really haven't learned anything. Age is whatever you think it is. You are as old as you think you are. I know where I'm going, and I know the truth, and I don't have to be what you want me to be. I'm free to be what I want. I don't count my sit-ups. I only start counting when it starts hurting, because they're the only ones that count. What keeps me going is goals. We can't be brave without fear. I never thought of losing, but now that it's happened, the only thing is to do it right. That's my obligation to all the people who believe in me. We all have to take defeats in life. What you're thinking is what you're becoming. It's lack of faith that makes people afraid of meeting challenges, and I believed in myself. Put yourself out on a limb, like me. You lose nothing when fighting for a cause. Silence is golden when you can't think of a good answer. To be a great champion, you must believe you are the best. If not, pretend you are. It's funny, but those who hate me the most sometimes inspire me the most. I don't trust anyone who's nice to me but rude to a waiter, because they would treat me the same if I were in that position. Jokes? There are no jokes. The truth is the funniest joke of all. I am the greatest. I said that even before I knew I was. The greatest victory in life is to rise above the material things that we once valued most. A rooster crows only when it sees the light. Put him in the dark and he'll never crow. I have seen the light and I'm crowing. My principles are more important than the money or my title. Truly great people in history never wanted to be great for themselves. All they wanted was the chance to do good for others and be close to God. Too many easy victories can ruin a fighter just as much as a long line of defeats. The critics only made me work harder. Wisdom is knowing when you can't be wise. Champions are made from something they have deep inside them, a desire, a dream, a vision. They have to have the skill and the will, but the will must be stronger than the skill. My wealth is in my knowledge of self, love, and spirituality. I am an ordinary man who worked hard to develop the talent I was given. I believed in myself, and I believe in the goodness of others. I've never let anyone talk me into not believing in myself. If my mind can conceive it and my heart can believe it, then I can achieve it. If you lose a big fight, it will worry you all of your life. It will plague you until you get your revenge. Old age is just a record of one's whole life. To be able to give away riches is mandatory if you wish to possess them. This is the only way that you will be truly rich.